Okay, so here today we've got a little camera unboxing and review for you. The guys over at Amcrest were nice enough to help me out with this camera. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it, talk about it, tell you what we like and what we don't like. Start off with some specs, some of the ones you actually care about at least. It's going to be an 8 megapixel camera up to 4K. Night vision up to 164 feet. Looks like a 2.8 millimeter lens, 112 degree view of angle, manual PTZ. So for this price point, you kind of expect that. IP67 weatherproof, H265 and 264 compression video, 4K up to 15 FPS, and but it says 3 megapixel up to 30 FPS. We'll see what's going on with that. One-way audio and power over Ethernet up to 100 meg, which seems like it's going to be testing 4K, but we'll see how that goes. You can put an SD card into it up to 128 gigabytes, and you have iOS apps and things of that nature. So, if you haven't seen this, this is the 4K 8 megapixel camera from Amcrest. And I'm pretty excited about this one. It's my first 4K camera, my second PoE camera, so we'll see what we got. You get all of your usual documents, quick start guides, and a template for your holes. They also include a security tool to take the cover on and off, I assume. You got some waterproof hardware as well, and your screws and anchors. Alright, looks like we're getting to the camera here. So it is packaged quite nice. You ain't gonna go nowhere, bounce nowhere. I like how you get this extra length of cable that's already waterproofed. So like you can just stick this up into your attic and you know the water's going to be protected. Like if I just had to plug my internet straight into it, that might not be waterproof. So I like this idea. Okay, so now we finally got the camera out and I'm checking it out. It feels very sturdy. I don't know if this is metal or just a heavy plastic, but I think it might be metal. Cool, so there's the manual pan tilt zoom, or pan tilt at least. And we'll see what else we can do here. Loosen up. There is a little security screw right here on the front, and so yeah, there, now you can rotate it around further and get just the angle that you need. So for now I'm gonna leave it lined up with that. Okay, let's go ahead and take this all the way out and see what it takes to mount this thing. So you don't actually have to take the screw all the way out before it kind of falls apart here. Wow, okay. So it does come completely apart in 3 pieces. Did not know that. Which makes sense. The little set screw rides on this rail right here, and you can rotate it around, mount this up, put the camera back on, and good to go. So that is nice and easy. We'll see how easy this is. My OCD, I'm just lining it up with the logo there. Until we actually get it on its final location and we can aim it where it's going. So yeah, that's that. I'm pretty excited. I want to get this thing hooked up. Check out the app, check out the what they have to offer, but I am going to be pretty much feeding this feed into my Blue Iris NVR and recording to my hard drives there. So let's get it hooked up, let's check out the software and see what it looks like. Okay, so I've got the camera plugged in to my PoE switch, and I went to my router to get my IP address here. So the first time you're going to log in, the user is just admin, password is admin, and it will prompt you to change your password, which I have already done. And that's obviously a temporary password for this demonstration. So I'm on Chrome and I'm getting prompted to install a plugin of some kind. You click that and it brings up this guide here. I'm just gonna Google Amcrest web view. Looks like that found it a little easier. Add to Chrome. I really don't want to, but we'll do this. Okay, so we finally got it going. I was having trouble with Chrome and their plugin and whatever. I just couldn't get the picture to come up. So now I'm using Internet Explorer and it came up right away. I don't really know what's up with that, but whatever. Pretty much just setting it up in this page anyways for Blue Iris. So let's go ahead and take a look around and see what we got to play with here. A couple different protocol types, different streams. Looks like your playback for your recorded videos, place for your cloud storage, which I'm not going to sign up for. Okay, I like how snappy it is. It comes back really fast. So let's go ahead and go to setup. Looks like here we can do our brightness, contrast, all of those types of things. Not sure what that is yet. Sensitivity for night mode, I like that. And the infrared light settings. So that's pretty cool. Again, you get 265, 264. Lots of options. Right now we're pushing full 4K as much as you can get. 15 maxed out. I haven't really messed with a lot of this yet. Could probably jump that up a little bit. Let's just go 8,000. If I remember from streaming other things, I think 8,000 is about right. Yeah, so all of that looks really, really cool. Settings for your audio. We'll have to play with this a little bit once we get it into our final location. All your network settings, I will be setting this static once I get this all configured. Different ports and things. IP filters, emails for notifications, UPnP, which I'm not enabling. Multicast. Cool. So this thing is a very feature-packed camera. It really can do just about anything you want it to. If you have video detection, motion detection, video tampering, I'm definitely going to want to play with this a little bit and see what's going on. Storage. Record schedule so you can, that's nice. If you're at home, you know you're going to be at work or you know you're going to be at home. That's nice. I'm going to record 24/7, so it doesn't really matter for me. This part, however, does. Because I'm going to be recording either FTP or to my NAS, my Synology, or my FreeNAS box. So this is really cool, nice and easy in the GUI. I can get that set up. And obviously your overwrite settings. Cool. Set up different users other than admin. Make sure you change your password if you didn't. Yeah, just make sure you change your password. If not, change the user too. Alright. Looks like, let's see what version we're on here. Make sure we're up to date. Maybe. Oh well, we'll figure that out. So it looks like we're on software 2.6. So last year, looks like. Okay, wow. So although it wasn't connecting on Internet Explorer, I was able to do that same thing, copy and paste, you know, this this URL, and I could do the upgrade, finding the upgrade in Chrome. So I've started in Chrome, had to go to Internet Explorer to get the picture. Now I'm back in Chrome to get the update, which is pretty interesting. But, oh well. We're getting there, right? And it looks like that there is an upgrade. Oh wow, now that the sun's gone down, the picture's much, much better. So yeah, we do have that one. Oops. So let's get it. Get the new one. Oops. Go back to the camera here. Browse. Okay. Double check our handiwork here now, folks. Yeah, that's definitely it. Let's see what happens, right? Rebooting. don't know if there was any changes. They don't give us no changelog available, so that's unfortunate, but oh well, probably not much then. We killed it. Oh, we got a new IP address. That's interesting. Prime example of why you want a static IP on this thing, which I will be doing. I guess that explains all my problems, doesn't it? Let's see if they're telling the truth. It's not looking good for him. Ah, look at there. So their own application is not very good, so that's alright. As long as we got picture, we're good to go. I'm gonna leave everything exactly how it is. Let's put it in Blue Iris, shall we? I do notice you don't get all of the features you do on their application. That could be a problem in the future. Let's try it again. Well, that's definitely a major problem. You know, you don't get all these features and these features. Well, like I said, luckily we're just going to, although it did give us a lot of nice stuff, we're just going to Blue Iris. Alright, yeah, if it has an update, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, we're not going to update that right now, just for the sake of this. Let's go ahead and add a new camera. This one will be backyard. Backyard's not all that difficult anyways. So... and we want to do direct-to-disc recording so that it doesn't try and encode this 4K picture. Because, boy oh boy. Go ahead and choose Amcrest here. And it looks like it already picked up my 4K. Awesome. And we'll just Keep it all the same, I think. We'll see what happens. Looks like we got something, just like that. Cool. So this is pretty much the end of my tutorial on getting your camera, completely set up, hooked up, set up, configured. Showed you a couple of the settings in the menus, and showed you some of the issues that I had as far as Google Chrome and Internet Explorer. So at this point, it's just a matter of setting it up for your static IPs and just everything that's exactly how you want it. And the rest is up to you. So overall, I think it's a really good camera. I liked how it came packaged in the box. It seemed very sturdy. I liked the tail that comes out, so you can feed that up, and it's all waterproof. It was a very nice, well-built camera. As far as the materials that it's made of, it's all metal and it's very enclosed. I'm happy with the picture so far. It's very clear, and the sun's kind of going down right now, so you're really getting a test of the different shadows and the different lights, and really testing the camera's abilities. So far this is very clear. I'm going to wait for night vision and maybe get a few more shots and see what I think. Overall, I really like the camera. I definitely recommend it, and I'm probably going to get a couple more of these. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks for sticking around. I know it was long, and hopefully give me a like and a follow and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, so just a final review on the Amcrest 4K camera. It's a really great camera. I really do like, the quality of the footage, the quality of the microphone, the quality of the materials. I love everything about it. It came packaged nicely. The only complaint that I really have is just a little bit of the setup. I had quite a time between Google Chrome and Internet Explorer. I first plugged the camera in, found the IP address on my router, went to Google Chrome, went to the IP address, started setting it all up. It asked me to download the plugin. I downloaded the plugin, and then it didn't give me any pictures. So then I tried on Internet Explorer, was able to get it there, download the plugin, opened up the camera, and then I upgraded to the latest firmware, which pushed me back to, it said Internet Explorer not supported anymore. So then I ended up on Google Chrome again, not ever able to get the web app to work. So as you can see here, I lost a few of the features down at the bottom and up at the top. So other than that, the camera is really great. I still would definitely recommend it. Look at this picture. It's great. I really liked the pigtail that came off of the back of it, to kind of put up into the attic or into the wall to give you that waterproofed, connection. Overall, yeah, I'm gonna mount this up into its more permanent location and keep watching the footage and keep playing with the settings. So far, it's a great camera. I would definitely recommend it, and I appreciate you guys for helping me out with everything.